What up? What up? Welcome back to the Audio Theory Podcast with your host, Superfly, featuring my boy, Danny. Day bar is open on the other side. How you been, man?
Well, it's good, man. Feeling better this year. Feeling a little bit lighter, bro. I lost the 13 pounds I gained during the holidays. I lost 10 of them, so we're making progress, bro.
I think I lost at least a few pounds, too. What was that?
I don't know if it was a healthy way to lose it, but fuck it, yo. I dropped 10 pounds, bro.
I know. I'm pretty sure, like, all these diets are not natural at all. Motherfuckers are trying to lose, like, 10 pounds in, like, 3 days and shit by not eating anything.
Well, I mean, I've been eating, but, like, it's like I went to super strict. I mean, I did keto forever, so everyone who listens to my old podcast and this one knows that. But I went, like, just clean keto for fucking 10 days straight and lost 10 pounds. So, yeah. Obviously, I think the weight I gained was more like water weight, but I still saw the scale and I was like, all right, this is fucked up. Yep. I gotta reassess my life right now because this is not who the fuck I am.
Yeah. No, that's the thing is people, at least the people I know who are afraid to lose weight or like having to put in the work to do it, for whatever reason, just avoid the scale like it's gonna fucking change anything instead of just owning up to it.
Yeah, because like, dude, I was that guy. I'm gonna take ownership of that shit. Like, I was that guy. I'd be like, no, I'm not weighing myself, bro, because like you're thinking like, damn, if that number is some crazy number, am I really gonna be able to like lose the weight and get to that ideal weight? But yeah, bro, got put in the hours of the gym. But dude, it's crazy how like really about being in shape. Like, I would say 80% is what you eat. Which is fucking you. Like, sure. I remember being at the gym like throughout college, like, yo, I'm gonna get fucking swole. I'm like, yo, I'm here fucking every day and nothing is happening. And then I fucking changed my diet and boom.
No, for sure. It's all diet. Cause like, I think my freshman year, I would literally eat maybe 2 or 3 bagels a day. I would have like bagel breakfast sandwiches with bacon, fucking hash browns in it. I mean, it tasted so bomb, but
amazing.
Like, I had no control and my ass gained like 15 pounds. No one said shit to me. I wasn't even looking at the scale, but like you, I was in the gym all the time, like thinking I was getting swole, but it was just fucking fat that made me look swole. Fat, bro.
Dude, I remember how like oblivious I do. I really wish like I got a life coach recently for like telling me with some like personal shit, like just as far as like trying to like buy a house and like finances. But do I really wish I had like a life coach on like retainer throughout my entire college years till now? Because bro, I remember thinking like in my university cafeteria that eating chicken cutlets every day was a good thing. Like the fried chicken. I'm like, well, if I'm having this instead of a burger, it's healthier. And it's like, bro, it's worse.
Yeah, that's what trips me out. Is like all these little things you thought were unhealthy can be made healthy. You're just like, oh, McDonald's sells burgers. All of a sudden, every fucking burger's unhealthy. Or oh, it's chicken. Even if you throw all this batter and fucking 10 pounds of sauce on it, like it's healthy.
It's healthy. It's chicken. It's fine. You're eating a burger. You're gonna be fat. It's like, no, bro, you don't look fucking tart. Oh my god, it's wild, bro. Yeah. And then just shit like I didn't even realize like consuming carbohydrates so much throughout the day is gonna just naturally just make you go.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, I like bread. I'm gonna have bread all the time. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah. That was the biggest lie. Like, I assumed bread was the most harmless shit on the planet. Like, you could eat loaves of bread and be healthy just because it wasn't fattening.
Bro, crazy. And I'm out here fucking swallowing fucking entire things of bacon and losing weight. Like, what the fuck's going on?
It doesn't make sense in the world anymore.
Yeah, we've been fucking lied to for years, bro. Oh, that's hysterical. How was your weekend, man?
It was dope. I just caught up on a lot of like random errands. Got a lot of shit done, so it felt good.
How's the house coming along?
It's getting there. So we got this big ass carpet, which is really comfortable. I think all that's left is getting like a desk for like a workstation.
In your room or like in the common area?
Yeah, in our room. So we're gonna get like we ordered a desk and a computer monitor. So all that shit. So like if I have to work from home or like just get in the zone and do some work on the computer, then I can do it there.
Dope.
Which is dope.
All right. My weekend, bro. My weekend was fucking crazy, man. So I went to bed Thursday night and was like, yo, I never go to bed before fucking midnight. I mean, you know, I'm fucking sending you memes at like midnight my time, 9 o'clock your time. Like, yo, I can't go to bed early. Yeah. But for that reason, like Thursday night, I was like, yo, I'm fucking tired. We recorded the podcast the night before. I'm like, yo, I want to get to sleep early. I was in bed by 10:30, bro. That's like a fucking world record for me. And then like around 1 a.m., bro, I hear my dog like gagging. And I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
I sneak over the bed, and I just see like a little like fur ball of puke. I'm like, all right, no big deal. Maybe he just ate like one of his toys. I cleaned it up. I moved with him to the living room, so I'm like, all right, in case he throws up some more, I don't want him to fucking ruin my carpeted bedroom. We'll go to my wood floor living room. Bro, within 45 minutes, my dude is vomiting everything he ate everything he ate during the week.
Damn.
Bro, like everything. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And then I clean it up. I give him some water because I'm like, all right, my man's like super dehydrated now. And within 25 minutes, he finds more puke. And I'm like, bro, how? Like, how? Yo, my man, you weigh 35 pounds. Like, where are you finding this from? Dude, this went on legit every 4 hours for 24 hours. My man was like, by like the midway point, he was just like throwing up bile and blood. And I was like, bro.
At that point where you're like, we need to go to the vet.
Yeah,
or some
so I was
shit?
gonna go to the vet, but then I spoke to everyone who I know, and like, yo, this is the first time I have a dog by myself. Like, I had a dog growing up, but like in India, like not to sound like fucking super bougie, but like my maid, like anytime he got sick, you know, the maid takes, like, you know, like in third world countries,
Yeah.
so, like you just have help.
Yeah.
And then when I had a dog with my ex, like she already had the dog for 3 years, and then my current girlfriend, like he's already 4, so I never was there for the beginning stages. So apparently you're not allowed to just change their food on a fucking whim. So when I went away to New York, like the girl who was watching, like they finished all his food. I was like, all right, perfect. So let me go buy him new food. They happened to not have the same food, so I bought him a different kind. I'm like, it's fucking dog food. Like, just be happy you have a house, motherfucker. Like, yo, this motherfucker would not eat that shit after like a day. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, it's dog food, my guy. Eat. So I fucking like put peanut butter in it and fucking mix it up. I'm like, yo, eat this goddamn food I just paid for.
Yeah.
Yo, so you can't do that, bro. You're meant to like mix in the old food with the new food and then ease them off. You do this shit?
So I was about to chime in because I have 2 cats, but these motherfuckers will eat anything. Like if it smells remotely like food, they're eating it. So I've probably used at least 3 different brands on them. I'm just like, yo, this shit's cheap. It's fucking cat food. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I know online they recommend phasing it in.
Have they gotten sick though?
So far, no. Knock on wood. They'll
bro.
fucking eat anything. So maybe cat brands function a little differently, or their bodies function a little differently, but who knows?
Yeah, maybe they just function a little bit differently. Yeah, but my man was, yo, legit. He got sick Thursday night. He wasn't better till Monday afternoon. Yeah, bro. My entire weekend was just doggy daycare. Like, I didn't do shit, bro. I went to the gym, came right back home, went for a run, came right back home, because my man could not, like, I was like, bro, if I leave, I'm gonna walk into the most disgusting apartment in the world. So. But now I know, bro. First of all, like, now he's on a fucking like chicken and rice diet. My man's eating good, so
damn.
We'll get a updated picture of him soon, and you'll see how fat he's getting. So
maybe he's smarter than you think. He's bluffing until you got him the good shit.
Yeah, if he's bluffing, bro, he was playing a very dicey game, bro, because this motherfucker was bleeding from the ass. I was like, what? Yo, that's where, like, I took him to the vet Sunday, so 3 days have passed. I took him for a walk, and bro, he just like, our listeners and viewers, it's gonna sound fucking disgusting, but explosive diarrhea, but just blood, bro. And I'm just like, yo, this motherfucker is going to die. Like, I need to go to the vet now.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, bro. And again, me like fucking by myself watching him, I'm just like, I call my girl, I'm like, yo, Sarah, we're going. Like, it's because you know, like, yo, they're gonna get you at the vet, like, yo, he may have this, he may have that. It costs you
before you know it, you're taking out a loan from the bank to get this motherfucker some basic dental treatment or something.
Thanks, bro. Like, yo, she's giving me fucking Tylenol for this motherfucker. I'm like, yo, I have this at home. What the fuck? But yeah, that was my weekend, bro. Besides that, just getting into the swing of things, you know, fucking trying to remember my job and all that shit. So,
word.
All right, bro. We'll get to the topic at hand.
Yeah. So this episode is called Stream Chasers, right? Is that it?
Stream Chasers. Yep.
Word. So I think there's a lot of, at least in the past couple years, a strong emphasis on just streaming in general. It's kind of like the new barometer for like if an artist is hot or not, which is a gift and a curse, I guess, because it gives indie people a much better chance to shine. But recently, I think a lot of shit has been going on with artists trying to do sneaky tactics to get their songs to the top, which is a lot more problematic because numbers are supposed to not lie, but if you fuck the numbers up, of course it's still lying. So I think Roddy Ricch and Justin Bieber had not a feud, but a situation with their singles. More specifically, Justin's single "Yummy."
Yeah, so I guess so. This was like Justin Bieber's like comeback from like Lyme disease. I don't know when he went away because I feel like he's been as popular as he ever fucking been. But I get like him dropping new music and shit. And I guess "Yummy" was trending to be #1, and then out of nowhere, I think like midweek, Roddy Ricch's single. What was it called again? It's not even like one of his main.
The Box.
Like, the Box, yeah. That's the one where it sounds like a fucking like glass.
Yeah, where it's like the. That's like literally why it became famous, because people did memes and shit with that.
Yeah, and then the shit just fucking took off. And then so I guess Bieber was feeling some kind of way. He never like pointed out Roddy Ricch directly, but I guess he made a comment like, "Hey, Bieber's." Well, I guess his team made a comment on Bieber's page, which has like literally 125 million subscribers. You need those numbers, by the way. And it was like, hey, don't you want Bieber to be #1? This is his comeback. He deserves this. We're currently losing to Roddy Ricch in second place. This is what you need to do to make sure he finishes #1. And then, dude, it was like 10 stories on his Insta story about like how to do it. Either YouTube, buy it on iTunes, how to do it on Spotify. And I'm just like, bro, this is what we're doing? Like, this is what we're doing right now? And like, and then Roddy Ricch, Roddy Ricch he didn't respond to Bieber, but then he just put the comment like on his Twitter, like, go support Yummy. And it was like a little troll, like, yo, fuck this shit, bro. This shit not serious.
I think that was smart of him, because it ultimately like worked in his favor, and his shit was already popping, so it's not like he had a whole lot to worry about.
My man had #1 single, #1 album, wild.
Yep. So shout out to
Roddy Ricch like a year ago. You know what I mean? Like,
my brother. So I kind of heard about him before he had that song with Nipsey, but the Nipsey song is when I really started paying attention.
Racks in the Middle.
Yeah, Racks in the Middle.
Yeah, same. And that was still like a month after Nipsey died. I heard that shit.
Yeah.
Even though I think the song did, because they have a video for it. I think that song did drop like 3 months before he died.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So kind of just wanted to talk about like the whole idea, like to your point of like how like some artists, and dude, a lot of them are just focused on pushing these numbers, and like that's their validation. Where if you kind of think about it, like remember that was like the whole 50 Cent tactic of like, I sold the most records. I'm like, all right, bro, but that doesn't really. I mean, I'm a fucking huge 50 Cent head, but like that doesn't really mean shit, bro. Like Jay-Z's not the highest selling rapper of all time, but he's the best. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like. So it's kind of like just, and I was trying to think back recently, dude, if you think about when Post Malone really did his whole like ascendance to like what pop culture is, bro, he got him and his team, I'm not going to blame him, got Rockstar to be #1 because they had that fucking video on YouTube where you thought it was the song, but it wasn't the song, but it still counted toward his Billboard numbers. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah. There's all these fancy ass like conniving ways for them to just get views and plays and all that shit, and it's wild that it's allowed.
It's a lot facts, bro, but I think it's like they don't really know like how to
like regulate it and shit.
Yeah, regulate it, bro. It's like, yo, like I mean, no one, if we fucking do it solely all fucking records sold, we're gonna have the #1 album in the fucking country selling 83 records. Like it's like
I mean, shit, I'm down to see those numbers. But like with Justin, that'd be awesome. Like, yo, shit, we could come out with the album.
Thanks, bro. Like, I got 10 people buy that shit right now. Like, fuck.
But I think Justin. Well, first off, I mean, I've always been a fan of him. I think he got kind of like rust before Rust getting L's was a thing. People just kind of hated on him just because it was the popular thing to do.
Oh, dude, I'm a huge Bieber fan.
Yeah, I think he's a great artist, and people don't give him enough credit. Yeah, his last album was fire. I still play it.
Bro. I have no fucking issue singing that song at a fucking club, bro. Facts.
But it was terrifying So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, oh, he's just competitive. Probably told his fans to stream his shit. But like, if you look at some of the stories, it's like,
Bro.
turn the song on mute, listen to it, or put it on repeat while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm like, this is terrifying. Like, why the fuck would you
It's like, bro, first of all, my thing is like, why do some artists care? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if like you're a SoundCloud rapper and you're trying to get exposed to certain people, and maybe like an A&R is only gonna look at certain artists who have certain numbers. Bro, you're Justin fucking Bieber.
Yep.
Like, yo, you have a hit. I mean, first of all, it's a hit regardless. People are listening to your song. So if you're 1 and 2, like, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, I think there was a fucking thing that until Jay-Z dropped like New York with Alicia Keys, and that was like what, his fucking 17th year in the game, he's never had a #1 single in his life. And like, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, look at, like, you know what I mean? Like, no one cares. Like, so that it was just fucking. It just seemed like a fucking like lame ass move, bro. That's what it's like, corny to me. It's like, bro, like, what do you like? Why? Like,
do you think he was behind it, or was his team behind it, and he just like fucking sat back and chilled?
I think he was behind it. I think he was behind it, bro. Because like a lot of the videos leading up to that, he was just constantly like posting shit about it. Like, yo, go stream Yummy. Like on some, like, obviously every artist promotes their shit. Like, I'm not like, the way it was coming across, like, even leading up to that fucking like 12-page story was like, bro, like, we get it, bro, we get it. Like, it's all right, man. Like, fuck.
Well,
so that was weird, but even if you think about it, man, like, it's not just like him. It's fucking, again, Post Malone did that. We love Post Malone. Like, his team did that. Again, trying to gain some more celebrity. But dude, like, even with the whole like XXX Stacion's last album, like his most recent Bad Vibes Only, yeah, his mom put out a statement. You know, this record was made in love to XX. Let's make sure it goes #1. Yeah. And then academics like retweet the same exact things. Like, yo, y'all out here supporting these terrible rappers. Think about what he did for you. This better go #1. It's like, bro, why does it matter, bro? And my thing is, like, I feel more such an aggressive stance on this after like what Mac Miller's family put out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the most, like, we'll post it here. Like, that was the most classy fucking statement. Like, hey, we're not gonna be literally, they said, we're not gonna post anything more about this album. It's coming out on Friday. He wanted you to have this. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
Now, like, this shit better be #1.
Yeah.
Or y'all not getting anything else.
Right.
You know?
It just comes across as greedy at that point. If like,
bro, you
have the right approach.
You're greedy as fuck. My guy, you're just, again, I am a huge Bieber fan, but bro, you have everything. You got the baddest bitch. You got the fucking cars. You got a dope clothing brand. Like, what else do you want, bro?
I don't get it. And Roddy, it's not like Roddy Ricch was making it a competition, right? Like, was he doing the box challenge or any of that shit?
I think he was just. I think all I saw him tweet was like, "Yo, we're trending to be #1. That's crazy. Thank you." And then he's like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, but it's not even like Bieber was going up against fucking Drake or.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like,
bro, you're going up against another,
like,
a massive up and coming artist who has like, I don't even think he has like 1 million followers on Instagram. I mean, this thing's fucking, you know what I mean? Like, yes, he's well known, but like, he's not a mainstream artist like you are, bro. Like, yeah. So I don't know. It just really fucking just sat super fucking weird with me. And like, didn't you like mention on a previous episode about like what the streaming numbers have to even be like to even generate a good amount of income?
I forget what the math was. We posted it on one of our old videos. And it was dumb. It was like, for every stream you get like 0.0001 of a penny or something of a cent. So like, basically, even if you have 1 million streams, that shit's like $1,000 or something. Yeah.
That and my thing is like that's even a bigger point. Like, bro, like, even if like whatever money Bieber got from the streams, like, bro, you're not, what is that, fucking like your chauffeur's salary for the year? Like, what do you, like, you're making your money off tour, bro. Like, so like, what are we even like discussing right now? Like, why is this a big deal to you?
Unless his fucking Lyme disease is that bad. He's like, yo, I'm gonna be locked up in my house for like the next 10 years. I gotta get these streams.
Or that fucking clothing brand he's trying to make, which looks fucking fire, by the way.
Drew House, He's been posting that shit like every day.
That shit's gonna be, what was that?
He's been posting Drew House shit like every day.
Oh, facts. That shit looks fire, bro. It's like I would rock that shit. Like if I knew where the fuck to buy it, I would fucking rock that shit. But it's like, unless that shit's fucking bankrupting him and he needs his fucking money, like, yo, why are we fucking just thirsty as fuck to get these fucking streams up?
Yeah. Who knows?
So,
Maybe that's all they have to look forward to.
That kind of goes back, and I don't want to fucking be repetitive on these episodes, but like it kind of goes back to like what we've said in the past, and like I think Ebro from Hot 97 said before. It's like, bro, these guys get so fucking like chest out confident of like posting their plaques. And it's like, bro, what does that even mean, bro? Like, you went 4 times platinum. It's like, good for you. You know what I mean? And dude, I wanted to bring this up. We forgot about it last time. I know we made a note about it, so I'm glad we're on this topic again. Dude, French Montana. So shout out to him. You know, I think he almost had like a really big scare at the hospital. So he's survived that. So we can make fun of him now and not feel bad about it. But he had that random beef with 50. But at one point he was like really fucking like sticking his chest out like, yo, my album went gold the first day. I'm like, bro, your album didn't go gold the first day.
Mm-hmm.
That song you had with Drake went gold. And then your album just came along for the ride. So the fact that these fucking albums, and we can jump into that topic as well now, that the way these numbers count, if the single did something, now the whole album did it. I'm like, what? Like, that's not how this works, bro. That's fucking bullshit.
I was fucking pissed off when I saw the track list. I'm like, I've heard half this shit.
Bro.
And the bangers, he's not even the reason they're bangers.
Lockjaw. Yo, when I saw Lockjaw, that's when, like in 2016, bro.
I had to check. I'm like, yo, did I click on an old album by accident? Like, what the fuck is going on? I was so pissed.
Bro, I remember being in the gym like in 2017. I'm like, yo, this is just mad fucking old. Like, how, yo, the audacity, bro. Like, the laziness is like, yo, we need exactly 15 tracks. Don't I work on that shit.
I know. I was saying they might as well have thrown what's that other song? Don't Panic on there.
Dope. Yeah, you just fucking like just mad old shit, bro. So yeah, that's shit, like I don't like it. I think the same thing happened. Again, I love Cardi B. I mean, she fucking, she won best rap album in 2018. So like she was on her way. But even that, like her album went fucking almost platinum in the first week because what's her fucking song? Her hit song?
Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow went fucking like gold, like, right away. It's like, bro, like it's not fair, bro. It's like, I feel like to the legends in this game, if they're gonna be like, we're thinking about like legacy, like it's not fair that when like at the end of it your resume is gonna have these crazy fucking stats that are like fucking, if you compare it to like baseball, like fucking the steroid era, like bro, yeah, you guys are not what these numbers say you are. You know what I mean? Like, you're not fucking quadruple platinum fucking artists. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm bugging out. Let me know what you think, Kevin.
I mean, I think just overall, I get why you would want to be focused on the numbers, because as a artist, that's kind of like the only, you could make all the money, but I feel like that's the only real thing that keeps them up at night, is like if there's remaining on the charts and shit like that. Which is why I think they're just going extra ham with like trying to get these streams up and everything. Maybe the labels are putting pressure on them too, just because they want that kind of exposure.
That return on investment too.
Yeah, like behind the scenes, like pressuring them to make this shit work. Hopefully, like regardless, they'll continue to put out quality music and not let like falling down on the charts fuck up whatever else they have coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure it's a win-win situation regardless for Roddy and Bieber, because now all the random hood dudes probably know what the fuck Yummy is in the first place and vice versa. So, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I feel like this decade shit's gonna get real weird when it comes to like streaming and
just like the data
record
behind
sales.
it.
Yeah, like determining what counts and what doesn't, and what artists are trying to push and shit.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, bro, fucking Spotify and iTunes really are the record label. I mean, like they're the fucking, they're the end all be all of all this shit. Like,
yeah.
And I guess
and even like influence, like if our page got to a certain point, I know some YouTubers will have deals with like Atlantic Records and shit to like react to a music video or like post a dude on their page. Like Academics randomly will post some rapper I've never heard of and be like, y'all think his new album's hot? And like everyone in the comments is like, yo, how much they pay you for this? You're like, get your money, Ak. So like that's the level. It would be dope if we get to that point soon.
Soon come. But then, dude, do you think this is affecting the quality of music coming out?
I'd say so, because it's essentially free to put your shit on there, and it doesn't take nearly as much work to put together a song. So I could go to the lab right now and make some catchy shit and try to get it to fucking just trend on Spotify or whatever, as opposed to having a label like film a whole fucking video for me and
like a whole movie behind it.
Yeah, like, it's just like, yo, let me pump out a bunch of shit. As long as one sticks, then I can like take a backseat and like.
I feel that's like the Gucci Mane motto. Like, I'm putting out this shit every month on the day, on the first, bro. Fuck it. If you like it, you don't. If you like it,
yeah. So,
but my thing, even if, like what you just said, right? You're like, if I go in the lab and put up some catchy shit, like, I just feel like at some point this like both songs are dope. Like, if we're just comparing Roddy song and Bieber song, but like at some point, like, and it probably already happened, some of the shit's not good.
Yep.
And they're just like putting it out like, I just want to make sure I get at least 1 million streams and I can get like extra money and I'll put that towards this. It's like, bro, like, where's your love for the craft, bro? Like,
for real.
I mean, like the Frank Ocean mindset, like, I'm gonna go away for like 4 years and figure out what the fuck's going on in my life, and then only when I'm properly ready to put that out to you, you'll fucking know.
Yeah. That's I think my biggest disappointment with Bieber was like, yo, you're established. I like the song Yummy, but like, just give us a fucking project that you're proud of. Like, you're not a new artist. You don't need to go to this level to fucking get your shit up. I expect this from an artist who people barely know. Like, other than that, I'm like, why the fuck are you? I'm just like, the audacity for him to post that fucking tutorial of muting your shit and sleeping with it on.
That's the one that killed me. The mute your shit. And then like keep buying it on iTunes. Like, motherfucker, I'm not paying $1 every fucking second for your shit. Like,
right.
Oh man, that shit had me perplexed. But I mean, salute to Roddy Ricch, but again, crazy. #1 album, #1 single in the country. I think #1 album now for a few weeks. Yeah. Well, I think he actually lost it and came back.
Yeah, I saw it like kind of fluctuate a little bit.
And I think academics, posted like, I think people are actually buying his shit. Like, it's not just streams. Like, I think in the 3rd week out, he still sold like 75,000 copies, which.
Damn, that's good.
That's, like, you know what I mean? Like, again, like if this was like 7 years ago, you sell 75,000, you're probably not even making the charts.
Yeah.
But the fact that that's even happening now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you buy an album? Like, I don't fucking like. Why would you buy an album? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck's buying an album? So.
You got to be like a super fan, I guess.
Super fan, or just like you don't have a smartphone, or you're not really fucking with like iTunes and shit like that.
Yep.
Because like, yo, I really think the last hard copy I ever bought, I bought was Watch the Throne, Jay-Z and Kanye.
Damn.
So, I mean, that was like what?
Shit, 2011, I think.
20.
Either 2010 or 2011. Yeah, because I remember it was
9
December.
years ago, bro. Last time I bought a copy.
Yep, it's wild. My last copy was Lupe Fiasco Lasers, and I think that was like 2010. Ever since then, like, even if I had a hard copy, I don't know what the fuck I'd play it with. My computer doesn't have a slot for it. I don't even know if my car has one.
My car still has a CD. I think it does. Fuck, that's wild. I don't think it does, actually. I don't think it does. It just has the Bluetooth fucking like sync. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's fucking wild. But yeah, it just is what it is, man. Like, it's just crazy how to think, like, again, just how like certain artists just like try to manipulate that as opposed to just focusing on their craft. And I just go back to Mac Miller. Like, I think his second to last, or maybe his last interview in the Breakfast Club, when he dropped the Divine Feminine, I think Charlamagne the God even asked him, like, bro, do you even care if people buy this? He's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm putting it out. I got my fans. They're gonna support me. I'm gonna go on tour. I'm gonna be fine. And it's like, bro, again, we don't know his financial situation. We don't know if he was a fucking gazillionaire in the backdrop. But to even have that mentality just seems like a fucking beautiful fucking thing. Like, obviously, you and I both want to make money off this, but dude, right now we're not making a cent. and we're still fucking putting it out, right? We're not just fucking muting it and just looking at each other like this and hopefully we get clicks on it.
Right. Or fucking talking about a bunch of bullshit that like we have no interest in just because it's popular. We should start doing like makeup tutorials and shit just so we can make the real money. That's where the real money is. And damn, in this era, we'd make so much money.
On our skin.
Yeah.
Like,
how to become white.
Or just like fucking, or just like us watching a TV show, and our reactions like, it's like watching the fucking Bachelor. It's like,
those are the worst.
I have like a million fucking views by now, bro. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch base on that because again, I think we both spoke about this weekend. That shit just fucking seemed, it just sat wrong with me, bro. Like I don't, maybe because we're not old heads just yet, like we said in the last episode, but just this fucking like music purist is like, bro, come on, bro. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
There's artists who you know are making like a cash grab. It's like, whatever, bro. No, but like, yo, you're fucking Bieber, bro. You're a star. Like, you're the guy. Like, come on, bro.
If anything, it's like the most despicable thing you could do because, and I'm gonna keep going back into this muting strategies. Muting the song means the product literally has no value.
Yo,
trying to add value to it. So that's like super, super fraudulent, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree 100%, bro. It's like, come watch my movie, but wear like sunglasses or like something. You know what I mean? Like just wear like blindfold. And I just they don't even watch it. Like,
muted and blindfolded.
Dude, that's amazing. Like if you think about it, like literally, like you're putting out a song and you're telling people not to listen to it, but press play.
Yep.
Like what?
We're fucked up.
Oh man. All right. So on the agenda today as well, you want to talk about, because we kind of predicted it on the last episode, the Kendrick Lamar comeback. So talk to people.
Yeah, so Kendrick, I believe, has announced, or sources have announced, that he's coming out with an album. We've learned recently that it's going to be a rock album. Part of me's terrified, I think similar to what you mentioned about Mac Miller and the Divine Feminine. I feel like Kendrick's one of those artists where he's reached a point where he doesn't have to do shit to please us.
Facts.
So with that comes the fear that this might be a miss. And not only that, like if it's a flop, fuck it. I mean, I have my faith in him, but he's been gone for fucking ever. So if it sucks, I gotta wait till I'm fucking 35 to get the next piece of. So that terrifies me, but I expect good things from this. I mean, Kendrick, everything he's put out so far, I think has been pretty dope to hear. So I'm gonna remain optimistic.
So did he, like, is it rock in the sense that he's gonna have like just a bunch of rock artists on the album? Or?
I think they framed it as like rock inspired. So I don't know if he's gonna have like one guitar riff in the background, but still be rapping about like fucking slapping bitches' asses and shit, or like is he gonna be like screaming like a Metallica or something?
The only reason why I will give him the benefit of the doubt, because first of all, multiple reasons, but one is that he is an artist, so I think he definitely is not doing this shit on a whim, right? It's just like he's properly developing concepts and ideas, and he's finding the exact artists to fucking complement his tones and shit like that. So. And then, dude, we saw him perform, I think, with Imagine Dragons at the Grammys like a 4 or 5 years ago, and that was fucking super dope.
Yep.
So, if that shit worked, I mean, if it's an album like that, I'll fucking buy it. I mean, I'll stream. I'm not gonna buy shit.
Same. I'm not buying shit.
Damn. Yeah, dude. Again, it has to be dope, man. Like, why wouldn't it be dope? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't it be dope? Like, that's like if we go back to like episode earlier about like Kanye, like it's different, but it's dope. It's still Kanye. You know what I mean? So, I'll listen to that shit for a while.
Yeah, he'll make it happen. I actually heard something interesting from another YouTuber. He said Kendrick, I guess out of all the top tier artists at least, he said Kendrick hasn't really had that much of an impact. I guess he hasn't really inspired artists to like mimic his sound or like be like him, other than say, "Oh, you're great." So yeah, do you think it's just basically impossible to mimic him because he's so talented with the bars and his flow and shit?
Yeah, bro. That goes to if you, it's like a basketball analogy. Like like everyone always said, oh, the next Jordan, but bro, I feel like only Kobe came close. You know what I mean? Like it's really hard to mimic a GOAT. You know what I mean? Like how do you mimic that? Because if you mimic it and you don't fucking come close, you're gonna look like an idiot. Yeah. So I feel like as rappers coming out, maybe just LA rappers or rappers in general, when you look at the Kendricks, the Jay-Z, the Drakes, the J. Cole's, you're like, I'm gonna leave that one alone, bro. I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna do something different because if that's what I'm trying to be like I'm never gonna get to that level. So let me just not even fucking touch that motherfucker.
Right. I mean, what I'm about to say might be blasphemous to some people, but I have heard Logic in a lot of songs try to sound like Kendrick.
Really?
Maybe subconsciously, but there's a lot of things in his flow that indicate like, yo, Kendrick was fucking possessing him at the moment. Like that's how identical a lot of his flow sounded. But then again, I mean, every artist is influenced. Like Roddy Ricch to some people is a new and improved Future. Roddy Ricch admitted that he grew up listening to Future, so
yeah,
some of these people just inevitably like can't fucking remove that inspiration from their craft, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna say something not blasphemous. I listen to a lot of Logic songs, so
I
used to be able to confirm.
But it's fun. Cringe is
the
fun.
The second point is like also, dude, how do you fucking try to mimic an artist or try to be like an artist who literally won a fucking like Pulitzer Prize for his fucking album, bro?
Yeah.
Like, do you know the levels
That's
of
a good
shit
point.
You have to be spitting to even be considered for that? Like, first of all, a rap album being considered for that is mind-blowing. Like, I think when we sit back in like 40 years and think about that shit, because I don't think it's ever gonna happen again. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen again. This motherfucker won a fucking Pulitzer Prize for a fucking album, a rap album. So like, yo, if that's what I have to try to be like, I'm gonna go the other way, bro.
I'm gonna go over here with these Drake auto-tune.
I'm gonna go be Lil Nas X, and that's the option.
Hometown Road. Yep.
Because bro, I'm not gonna achieve that shit, bro. So I don't blame anybody who like came up during this time as like, you know what, Kendrick, you're the man, but I can't even try to be like you.
That's a valid point. Very valid.
All right. So speaking of other albums dropping, do you have that shit in front of you as far as the shit that we saw online a couple days ago about all the albums coming out?
Shit, I gotta pull it up, but it's damn near everybody.
Yeah, so I got it in front of me, so we can we'll put it up for the viewers, and then obviously our listeners can hear it out. So J. Cole's dropping an album called The Fall Off, bro. But I feel like also like J. Cole and Dreamville's dropping an album this Friday. I could be wrong, but I'm like almost positive they're fucking coming out with an album, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if they both have an album out or coming out.
Yeah, so J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, like you said, Young Nutty. I don't even know who the fuck that is. You know what that is?
Nope.
No idea. Kid Cudi, Intergalactic. Very excited about that. That'll be fucking dope. Amine? What's that fucking dude's name?
Oh, Amine?
Amine. Yeah. Dude, I love him, bro. Can't pronounce
he's super dope. He's underrated as fuck.
Underrated as fuck. Yo, but what's crazy? Bitches love him.
They just
love him, bro.
I think it's because he has that like goofy, like, I don't know. There's something about his like music that just appeals to that demographic.
What was his fucking banger that he had like 2 years ago?
Oh, Caroline or whatever?
That like,
one? I think that's what it's called.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think it's Caroline. It's I gotta look it up now because I'm fucking like, that song was fucking fire. Damn. Oh wait.
Yeah, it is
Caroline. Song. It's Caroline, but then he also has Reel It In.
Yeah, Reel It In is fire.
Yeah, that's the one that got like Caroline is dope, but Reel It In was the one I'm like, oh, this motherfucker like it's just like he knows how to make songs that like people really fuck with.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that one because he's a good artist. Drake is gonna drop something that's gonna be fucking ridiculous. Playboy Cardi, I don't give a fuck. Don Toliver, dope. Young Thug's dropped another album, and I remember I predicted it's gonna fucking take over the 20s, so look out for that. Travis Scott, they already dropped Jack Boys. Baby Kim, you know who that is?
Nope.
Oh, sorry, Baby Keem, Keem.
Oh, it's like that sounded like a female rapper.
Do you know Baby Keem?
No, but I've heard of him. If it's a girl, I don't know. But if it's a dude, I haven't heard of him.
Apparently, Lil Wayne's dropping an album called Funeral. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Carter 5. I thought that was a good album.
Yeah, it was dope. I slept on that one.
Is pretty underrated album actually.
Yeah.
I guess, dude, if you're gonna be like the whole like Lil Wayne, if it's gonna come under the fucking the Carter, thing, like it's just never gonna compare to Carter 3. That's like,
yeah, he's got to break out of that shell with Funeral.
Yeah, Migos dropping The Culture 3, so I'll look out for that. Little Uzi Vert dropping Eternal Atake. The Weeknd's gonna drop Chapter 4. Lil Yachty's gonna drop Little Boat 3. Bro, can someone sink that boat already? Cause this motherfucker puts out absolute trash, bro. Are you
not
a Yachty
anticipating
fan?
that at all. No, I mean I've seen him at Rolling Loud a couple times. I don't know if we've seen him together there, but he's like,
how fucking annoying.
The energy's all right. I mean, it gets you amped, but I'm never like, yo, I gotta download this shit after we leave.
Dude, the only time I've ever enjoyed a fucking Yachty song was when he had Santi Gold on a track and it was a Diplo produced song. And I was like, oh, this is fire.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Diplo like had someone write all this shit for you. Like, like this shit is just like, but that's the only time I ever fuck with Yachty. Otherwise, like, I don't check any of his shit. Big Sean dropping an album finally called Don Life. Lil Baby dropping his 15th album of the fucking year with this shit. Yeah, he just dropped this shit like a couple days ago, but he dropped another one. Frank Ocean to be announced. 6ix9ine is dropping an album.
Fucking shocked me.
At some point when he gets out of jail or through the fucking phone at the jail, so we'll see. Blueface, the fuck out of here. Blueface's album's gonna be called Find the Beat, dude.
Wait, that's literally the name of it?
Yeah.
Or is that the joke?
That's the name of the song. The joke is find a ghostwriter, motherfucker. You were correct.
Find a job.
He can't. He has a fucking watch on his face, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true.
ASAP Rocky, All Smiles, and I'm looking forward for sure to one of our guys who we like a lot, Russ, dropping an album called Shake the Snow Globe. A lot of fucking, well, I don't know about Heat, but a lot of big name artists dropping a lot of albums in 2020, bro. So
sure.
Again, maybe this is exactly what we predicted. It's going to be a big year in hip hop, and but that's a lot of fucking people dropping shit.
Yeah. No,
and obviously, Mac Miller drops an album, Circles, on Friday. So
nice.
That's that. Did you see the thing about 6ix9ine though? Speaking about him, about the another letter he sent the judge trying to get out of jail.
Yeah, he was basically in fear of his life of the Bloods or something. What I don't understand is he's been in jail, so what the fuck is he now afraid of?
Bro, isn't everyone in jail in fear for their life? Like,
yeah, like I just woke up one morning and was like, yo, these dudes are looking at me kind of crazy. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here or what? Yeah, I don't know if he's in solitary confinement.
It's like, I don't love, because obviously I'm not happy anyone's locked up, but if you go back like 3 weeks ago when like he wrote that full thing to the judge, and the judge is like, all right, man, you helped us, but you still fucked up too. Like, it's not just like...
It was clearly written by like a fucking college student who like was paid $1,000 or some shit. That didn't sound like him at all.
At all. And if it does sound like him, that even just proves how much more he fucking like fooled all of us. Like,
yeah, he's like low-key like a Harvard scholar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like he actually went to like fucking Cambridge or some shit. But yeah, like that was the funniest thing to me. Like, again, I feel bad for him, but like the judge is like, bro, like you fucked up. Like you're not getting off of this shit like that easily.
Right. At the end of the day, I still put most of the blame on the Bloods for even co-signing someone they knew wasn't about that life.
100%.
It was dumb.
But like, if he still called the hit on a lot of people, like that's his fault.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame the judge. Exactly. Him, that one, him over there. Chief Keef, everybody in his family. It's like, bro, what the fuck is happening? So yeah, I don't blame the judge for not sending him home. But I mean, his letter is like, he's like, I want to finish the remainder of my sentence at home, and it's like, no, motherfucker.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works, bro. Like, you're barely a celebrity now, bro. Like, this, like. All right, man. Any last thing I wanted to touch base before we get into the heat of the week and what you're peeping, dropping tomorrow, Friday. Did you get a chance to see the Charlamagne the God, Will Smith interview on the Breakfast Club?
Nah, so I saw part of it. Unfortunately, probably the worst part when he brought out the ass doll. The
ass with like the balls.
The balls and shit. And he's like, "Yo, this is to remind Envy that I'm an asshole."
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I gotta watch this shit another day. I can't do this right now. I'm trying to focus.
So the funniest thing is that a couple things. He had a couple fucking gems in that fucking interview, bro. But yo, I've seen like 3 or 4 things of like Martin Lawrence and like Will Smith promoting Bad Boys 3, which I think comes out this weekend. It was all like filmed in Miami, so I'm definitely gonna go peep that and support. But bro, like Martin Lawrence doesn't even speak. Like for like it's like a 40-minute interview. You hear him like 4 times, and it's just like the girl. What's the girl from Breakfast Club? You know her name?
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee. And it's just like her like throwing him layups, just like get him involved. Like, yeah, come on, talk. But like it really is just like everyone just so focused on Will Smith. Like, yo, how about this? How about that? Tell me about this. Tell me about that. It's like, bro, like I feel bad for Martin Lawrence, bro. It's like you're not even like, it's Bad Boys. Like it's not just Bad Boys.
Yeah,
like,
bad. What were some of the gems that stuck with you?
The gem is like thinking back to like a younger version of all of us and like thinking about like as men. I think I've spoken to you about this offline, how hard it is for a dude to admit they're insecure and jealous. And obviously, like Charlamagne the God's all about like mental health and like admitting
just
your
being honest with yourself and stuff.
Yo, so they asked him a question about fucking when you were coming up and you and Jada Pinkett were dating, but she was like best friends with Tupac. Were you ever jealous of him? And he was like, oh, fuck yeah. Like I hated that dude. I was always super insecure. I never wanted them to be like hanging out with each other in front of me or like separately. And it was crazy because apparently Jada Pinkett would tell him all the time, it's like, yo, you guys are like the same person. Like, trust me, you guys would be great friends. And like, nah, man, fuck that. Like my pride never let me be cool with him. And it's like, damn, like, this is like literally probably like the biggest movie star of our fucking generation.
Yeah.
And like the biggest hip hop artist to ever grace the face of the earth. Were like beefing over like insecurities on both sides that like they just weren't able to like get over.
Right.
And unfortunately for fucking Will Smith, like he was never able to fucking, be friends with him before he like died. So it's just cool like how like someone like that's so big is able to admit like, there's been fucking plenty of times I'm sure like you or myself, or like I know myself personally, like I fucking like I would just fucking a dude could be in the room, and if I think at all like he's talked to my girl before, or my girl has like made a comment about him, I'd be like, bro, I ain't talking to this motherfucker at all, and let him step to me, bro. Let him step to me. I'm like, yo, give me an excuse, bro. Give me an excuse to fucking knock you. Like I remember multiple times, like teens, 20s. In my 30s, I've been pretty good, but just like mad over the dumbest shit. You think about like how much time is wasted like in those fucking emotions, and like you could be missing out in real relationships, like really important people. So that was a gem. And then the other gems were, so thinking about like, so a couple of things came to mind when I watched the video. So I literally watched it before we came to record this because I knew I wanted to talk about it, because I saw like the same thing as you. I saw like hints of it, like bits of it on like Instagram.
Yep.
So, dude, that video, and like let's speak this shit into existence right now. That video, 2 days online, has done 2.7 million views. I was like, what? Like that is fucking
insane,
crazy, bro. 2 days online, 2.7 million views and counting. So I was like, that's fucking like, shout out to the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne the God for carrying that fucking team, because holy fuck, that is amazing, bro. So let's speak that shit to existence, because like hopefully that's gonna be us, come the end of the year, or like a quarter of that will be fucking good. We'll put this shit on view and just like have me and you like this.
Yeah, my wild out so crazy. I would be popping all kinds of bottles just to see that comp with 3 zeros next to it.
Oh my god, bro, it's happening. It's coming. I can feel it for sure. But in the same note, I was intrigued by that alone. Like, oh, this fucking thing's getting mad hits. Let me check it out even more now. And then one of the gems that Will Smith spoke about was like, bro, he's gotten to a point in his life since he turned 50 that he doesn't even check how the box office numbers are anymore. Doesn't even care. He's
Take
like,
notes, Bieber.
Facts, bro. Like that. I feel like this whole works into the whole like stream chase. Exactly.
Right.
So he's like, bro, I was so obsessed with that my entire life. I took roles I didn't care about, I didn't believe in. Like I didn't have fun in that shit. Like my life became Will Smith, like the character, and I couldn't be Will Smith like me. And like now I just do movies that I'm having fun with the people I want to be around. Like I don't even look at numbers. He even brought up like, yo, another insecurity of his or jealousy. He brought up how he like a moment in time, even after turning 50, that he was super jealous of The Rock. He's like, bro, why the fuck is this new guy out here making billions of dollars in box office and I'm fucking doing movies as a fucking troll or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, but he's like, nah, I put that aside. So like, it's just cool how like someone can do. He's fucking Will Smith, bro. And like, it's cool how we made a comment multiple times how like it's amazing how like he's embraced social media in a crazy way. How like, yo, I don't think anyone drops more content that's fire than Will Smith.
Yeah, he does it properly. It's like he mastered a process that never had like rules to it. Like somehow he just like made the fucking rubric of like how to do Instagram right.
100%, bro. I'm sure he's making gazillion dollars off that shit alone. Probably that helps him not care about movies anymore. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it was just crazy how like you can be that big, that popular. So literally the extreme opposite of what Bieber's displaying right now, if we want to be completely transparent, and like not give a fuck. It's like, bro, it could flop. People tell me I'm the worst. Like none of my movies are fucking, doing shit anymore. It's like, bro, I'm having a great time doing it, man. So as long as I keep getting projects, I'm gonna keep doing it. Like if I believe in it, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking amazing. Because like sometimes, like again, we just spent fucking 35 minutes talking about how like these artists just seem to be putting out shit to put it out and don't really care about the craftsmanship anymore. So yeah, to you and the listeners, definitely go check out the Breakfast Club interview with Will Smith. And I think Martin Lawrence is there. I didn't really hear him come. So.
This guy that looks like him was sitting next to him, so
yeah, like a fatter version of Martin Lawrence is there. Yeah. But it's like 35 minutes too, so it's like it's a fucking quick check. All right, man. So I mean, anything else you want to get into before we get into the heat of the week?
Oh, dive right in.
All right, yo, what's your heat of the week, bro? Because I don't really have mine's not even that different from last week. I'll be completely honest.
My shit is pretty straightforward. So after this buzz with Roddy Ricch, I felt like I didn't give his album enough the justice it deserves in terms of this. Ironically, the song that I skipped over.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I feel the same way, bro. Yeah. Like after all this buzz again, because I listened to it the first time, but I don't know where I was. But I guess I didn't really give it. Like I'm gonna go. I haven't yet, but I'm assuming that's where you're going. Yeah. I'm gonna go back and do that. So continue. But I didn't cut you off. Like I'm in the same space as you.
I mean, to that point, I still haven't even fucking given it the justice it deserves, because this one song I heard, which is called The Intro, I started off with that song obviously, and what it really reminds me of is Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares song. You know how it starts off all like inspirational shit with the piano in the background, and then
drums come in.
So Roddy Ricch, literally that song is it's not the same beat obviously, but it has
his
that
version
same,
of that.
Yeah, his version of it, and it goes super hard. I've been listening to it nonstop the past like 3 days. It's called The Intro. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Is it literally the intro? Like this is number one, the first song?
It should be the first song, unless these motherfuckers finessed me. But
just
yeah, the song's called The Intro, and it goes real hard, and I gotta listen.
No, the reason why I asked you that, bro, is because on Jack Boy's album, like the intro is the second song.
For real?
Yeah, it's the Highest in the Room remix, and then the intro. I'm like, what the
That's
fuck?
random. That's just like a pregame for the album or some shit. But you know what pisses me off is, I was supposed to go to Roddy Ricch's concert in LA on my birthday.
When you were at AZ?
Yeah, and so at the time I hadn't listened to the whole album, so I wasn't like super gassed up on going.
Yeah.
I couldn't really find people who were even around to go, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just go out of town. And then after the concert took place, I saw a few people post on Instagram like, best show ever, like I relive this night and shit. And then of course all this Bieber shit happens, and I'm like, fuck, I should have been there.
Yeah, I feel like that's happened to me multiple times. I had tickets to go see The Weeknd like 2 years ago. I missed it. It was like, greatest show ever. I was like, fuck.
What's your heat of the week?
Dude, so I'm not gonna say heat. I don't think it's the most like fire song, but I really enjoy the Mac Miller Good News song. Like, nice. I think it's a very nice tease to what the album's gonna be. Definitely continuation of the whole swimming vibe from the last album. I checked the video out. Whoever directed the video did a fucking great job, because like they kind of like make like Mac very much a part of the video. There's cool stills of him, and they actually have him in the studio working on the Good News beat.
Oh,
and
wow.
like him being super hype about like, yo, no one's fucking with me right now. Like this is like, yo, it was cool. It's not even like an aggressive hip hop, because he's not an aggressive hip hop artist, obviously.
Nah.
But like just like he was so proud of his shit, which is making like, it also makes you fucking feel super sad.
Yeah.
There's also a dope line in the song that's like, just so you know, I'm all good on the other side. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like shit like that. Like it makes you like think so much, like the whole Juice WRLD shit. Like damn, these motherfuckers like low key predicting their death like
right.
constantly. I think other side could also mean like him just being super high and feeling way more better on that side. But like the way you hear it, your mind just straightly goes to like, all right, you're good in heaven. You're in a better space. So like
for sure.
So yeah, man, definitely go check out Good News. Check out Circles when it drops on Friday, because I think it's gonna be, again, I don't know if it's gonna be an amazing album, but I mean, I know I'm gonna have that show on repeat. I'm pretty sure, like I already told my girl, like, yo, the plan on Friday, I'm gonna go to work because I had to miss work because of my dog last Friday, but Friday night I'm gonna get high as fuck. Like I told my girl, like, yo, we ain't going to no fucking movies, we ain't going out nowhere. Like I'm sitting on my balcony, speaker, high as shit, listening to this. Like that's just the fucking plan.
Shit, this sounds like a good ass Friday night.
Facts, bro.
But yeah, we'll definitely review that come next week. I'm sure there'll be
Facts.
a lot to talk about once we both hear it.
100%. What else you got going on this weekend before we get out of here?
This weekend, nothing much. I'm going hiking. My cousin's in town, so I'm gonna kick it with her for a little bit.
Oh, dope.
And then the only other big thing is,
where you going hiking at?
So we're going, I don't know. My girl and her friend came up with something in Orange County, so I think in that area. And then I'm getting in addition to my tat on my inner arm.
Oh, the crown?
Yeah. So I already got some like geometric designs and shit around it, but I'm adding geometric style wings on the side of each of them. So it should come. It came out dope. I actually got the concept from Fiverr. You know, the app where you can pay people anywhere from like, it's supposed to be $5, but it could theoretically be as high as like $100. But you could find.
Isn't that where they
that's
designed
right.
Our logo?
Yeah. So when we were in Austin, actually, I was just brainstorming shit, and I'm like, fuck it, let me just pay this dude or this chick like $5-10 and see what she comes up with. And she came back with a super fire design. I thought it was gonna be some like clip art shit from like Microsoft Word.
Yeah.
But the design was fire, so I got that, and then I paid someone else to do the wings based on a design I saw on Instagram from an artist in Korea. And then he made that and sent it to me. So
dope.
If you guys ever need a tattoo design, just hit up Fiverr. They haven't paid me to do this shit, but they should. So hopefully down the road we get a Fiverr fucking sponsorship.
Facts, bro.
More than $5.
More than $5, bro. Facts. That's awesome. Where's your cousin coming from?
She's actually coming from New York. She's originally from Canada though.
Dope. All right, that'd be sick. My weekend, Friday getting high, Mac Miller. Saturday, I think I'm going to the beach. It's fucking back to being like 80 degrees out here, so take advantage of that. And Sunday, football day, bro. Got the football games to watch, and obviously checking out Peeping for more content. But I really think my weekend's going to be consumed by like listening to Circles nonstop.
Nice. In circles.
Yeah, in circles. Just like, yo, loop that shit over and over and over and over again. Yo,
so you're going to do the Bieber strategy then?
No, I'm actually listening to shit. But, yo, if Mac Miller's shit goes number one, that'll be dope.
Yeah. Especially because it's not like we've been inorganically trying to like push this shit.
Facts. That would be super dope. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully when we do our episode, I don't know. We wouldn't know. It's like, I guess like 2 weeks from now, right? Because it comes out Friday. We would know the following week. But yeah, we do that episode and he's number one. That would be fucking sick, bro. Because remember, like, I mean, obviously it happens to a lot of artists, but bro, his shit went up like 300% like the day after he died. Like everyone just started downloading like every fucking album. Like, Which is cool though, because I think like him and like Nipsey and like even XX, like these other motherfuckers like all own their shit. So I mean that money just pretty much goes right back to the family. So that's can't get mad about that.
For sure.
All right, man. So that's another episode in the books.
Sure.
Street Chasers, go stream this shit, download it, share it, subscribe it, like it, comment on it, whatever the fuck I need to do. But we're out here, Audio Theory.
Yep. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.